and welcome back to Not So Handyman Las Vegas. My name is Graham, and I'm not so handy. I grew up on a farm and worked on a lot of different pieces of equipment, but never really became a handyman. So I'm buying things online, seeing if they work, and if they don't, I try to see if I can fix them. And if they do, I try to sell them online. So today, we're going to open up something different, something that I have not opened up yet, or something that a type that I have not opened up yet, and that is a crock pot. I've already opened this simply because I wanted to figure out what was in it before I started, so that I could give you a title that was a little bit more accurate to what's going on. So, there's actually not a ton to go along with this. There's a bunch of styrofoam and things to go in it, but there's no box for this one. So, I guess it's not so bad. So let me throw that down there, and we have our crock pot. It does come with a lid. Unfortunately, it does not come with a taller box. Let me see if I can get something on here. And I'll use this one. Is this one going to be tall enough? I think it should be. All right, so we've got our crock pot. It does come with two of these locks, and the locks do work. They keep this open. Looks like this is unused. It has not had anything in it yet, or at least if it has been something in it, it's immaculately clean. The inside element also looks perfectly clean as well, and looks like there are no dings. Looks like there's a little bit of black around here. That's probably just from setting this in, maybe even movement while it has been shipping. All right, so here is what I am going to do in order to see if this will work. And that is, it comes with a nice little holder here. Looks like one of the ears of the cord holder back here has broken off. I don't think that's even all the way through, so there wouldn't be much of a way to repair that. Let's see if it comes out, but let's first see if it works. So I've decided on things like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it down right here. I've got a tall box that I'm putting it on top of, and I am going to plug it in. Let's plug it in. All right, no music today. I'm actually listening to a baseball game. That is one of the things that I really do love to do, is watch baseball and listen to baseball when I can't watch it. I'm going to put this up here for another second or so, so that you can see what I'm seeing. All right, so as you can tell, we've got some lights. So we know that the electricity is working. I have not tried this at all, so I have no clue really. So I'm not even sure what was be here. All right, so looks like we've got schedule meal, we've got food, account, or amount, clock set, hour, minute, start, stop, cancel timer, temp, and manual. I'm going to put it on manual for right now. I'm going to put it on high, and I am going to just say start. And it's actually giving you a timer going up as well. So I'm going to stop that just because I didn't realize it was going to do the timer. And so I'm going to put in what I want to put in. And what I'm going to put in, just so I'm not getting it dirty at all, is I'm going to put in some distilled water. The reason I'm putting in distilled water is simply because, well, distilled water shouldn't have any kind of contaminants in it. It's not the same as regular water. And whenever I'm done, all I'll need to do is dry it really well, and it should work. Ooh, that was filled up a lot further than I thought. All right, so I'm not really familiar with these. I don't use these very often. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to put about an inch or so of water in here. And I've got a meat thermometer that we have around the house. I'm going to put that, see if I can clip that onto the side while this is pouring in. There we go. I'm just going to push that in. I'm going to put enough water in so that it touches the bottom of my thermometer there so that I can get an accurate reading. Now, I have been storing this water in my garage, so it's a little bit warmer than it would normally be. Simply because today, actually, it wasn't terribly hot in Las Vegas today. Only 100 degrees. Some of you who, don't live in Las Vegas or don't live in the heat might be a little surprised to hear just 100 degrees. But I'm going to... All right, so I believe we are at a good spot to stop. All right. Now let's see, is that going to leak? It is not. All right, so put my distilled water down. I'm going to turn this back on high and see how it does. This says our water is already over 100 degrees. Probably not. But there we go. I can touch it. I can touch the water. Flick my, and it's a little bit to a normal. All right, so let's see how long it takes for that to warm up. All right, I'm going to move my boxes out of the way. While I'm waiting for that to warm up, I'm going to go ahead and do some looking at how this, what I am looking at, and do some market research to see how much I could sell this for. All right. Unfortunately, my Cardinals not doing very well today because, well, they are struggling. Already down 5-0. It's only in the third inning now, or bottom of the third inning. All right, so here is the information for what I bought. It is a 7-quart slow cooker, portable, programmable with timer. It does have a locking lid, and that's what it looks like. That's what it looked like whenever I was buying it. It is used only in the sense that it was taken out of the box. There is no box anymore, so there we go. Oh no. Oh, now it's 6-0. So looks like everything is in here. And they've got those things in here. It's actually kind of warm in here, so let me turn down my air conditioner a little bit. Which may sound funny to say now that I've got a crock pot over here next to me that is putting out some heat. Let's see, is it putting out much heat? Oh, it is. Well, look at that. So we are about 2.5 minutes into this. And with our 2.5 minutes, we're already, I just kind of set the lid. I'll see if I can turn this around a little bit. I put my lid on here at a little bit of a scant, and we've already got steam coming up. And we are gaining temperature. Looks like it's Works pretty well. This might be one of those that I actually decide not to put online because, well, this thing might be fun to keep and just have. All right, so let's take what this is, the Crock-Pot 7-quart slow cooker, and I'm going to put it into the eBay website. And let's see what comes up. I'm also going to put this into Google to see what a new one would cost. So it looks like new, it is $99, so $100. 47. Oh, that's not the same one though. That's not the programmable one. Looks like it's $99 at Walmart. Okay. Not bad at all. This is a different different color than the one that I have. I have the silver one. But this one is $50. Not quite the same. Let's see if we put in this programmable. If we do the programmable, whether that will change it. I'm going to open up this one here. Looks like that whole title is in there. Let's see what happens if I put the whole title in. This one looks about the same as what I have. Ooh, this is $140. Interesting. This one's $44, but it's repackaged. 113. Brand new. Okay. Well, interesting. I see that. Looks like there's a whole bunch of them. Let's see. We need just a crock pot. And I am going to leave it at that for now. All right. So with that in mind, I am going to start looking at, okay, how could what can I do to get this online? Google is making me, or eBay is making me log in again. Not looking good so far for my Cardinals today. All right. Let's see where we are. We are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We're getting quite a lot of steam coming off. In fact, if you look, you can see the steam even better. And this is not even held on. This is, oh, you can tell this water is, it's hotter to touch, but it's still not boiling. It probably won't boil for a long time. Ooh, that outside is very hot. So I'm going to put this on and see about the pressurized. See, it does have an air vent in the top. But all right, so that is on. I am smelling something here. I'm going to take off this remove sticker because, well, whoever had this before has already removed the thing that needed removing. It's not quite sitting level. Not sure if I have something under it or not. Nope, there is nothing underneath it. Oh, I see why. There's a dent. Ah, now I see what's going on there. There is a small dent on the bottom down here. I'm going to leave this running, but I'm going to pick it up and show you the dent. So, right, it's going to be, might be hard to see because it's in the black part, not in the regular silver. So there is our dent. Yeah, there it is. You can see it now. It's that little silvery part right there. I can't touch it because it's really hot. Okay, so it looks like it's taken this out of alignment a little bit, which I don't think it's not going to be, obviously it still works fine, but it is going to be a little bit of a difficult because you can't sell it as brand new. This is going to be a little bit different. All right, so you have the temp that still moves it. You can choose different foods. Might have to do that before you start. Let's see. I can't change the clock. Whenever I plugged it in, the clock did have the time off. Might be something they have to change more often than not. All right, so with that in mind, it's still working. We're still getting quite a lot of steam on the top still. Now it is fully steamed up. The sides are really hot. The bottom is not quite as hot as the sides. These sides are scalding hot. All right. So it works just fine. Looks like the only issue is it's a little bit wobbly. It is a tad wobbly. And so for that, I'm going to, I guess that's it. I guess that's all for this one. I will put something into the link, or put a link into the description if I do decide to sell this online. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully we'll see you here in a few more minutes. I'm going to stop this one, maybe get out something else in order to get it going as well. All right. Bye-bye.